This special presentation is brought to you by Slyman Brothers Appliances, serving the St. Louis area for 60 years. Try us, you'll like us.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Trueline Dish here in the Slyman Brothers Kitchen. I'm Jamie Thurber and this is...
I'm Ashley Maland.
And we are going to do a cute little quick cookie baking session for you because I think that every time I'm like, oh, I gotta bake. I think it's gonna take forever.
Yeah.
And then it's like 30 minutes.
Literally 30 minutes.
So fast. Unless you're making a huge amount.
Right.
You know, you're doing like triple batches.
If you're doing something crazy like a souffle, sure, get prepared for a couple of hours in the kitchen, maybe more, but...
Sometimes a cake is a little more too, but...
Yes.
Cookies, so we're just gonna do good old-fashioned chocolate chip cookies because it's a fan favorite.
It is a fan favorite. You can never go wrong with homemade chocolate chip cookies.
It's like heaven.
It is literally, it like screams the holidays, right?
Yes, and just like comfort. I'm like, oh yes.
Yes, totally.
I was thinking too of a lot of times when we cook here, everybody else can smell it obviously in the studio.
True.
And so I'm thinking then we'll have some we can share because it's kind of mean to be like, hey, this smells great, none for you.
I would be very upset if yes.
Yeah, so that way we can share. So we pre-measured everything out for you guys to make this quick, and show you what's going on, because I think everybody's probably made cookies before. This is just more about kind of showcasing our beautiful Slyman Brothers Kitchen with the Jenn-Air appliances and just something fun to do for the holidays.
Exactly.
So what we did a little different today than I know when I was growing up, this wasn't a thing, but we have the natural cane sugar, so it's not your bleached white sugar, which a lot of people think it's different, and it's not. It's just not bleached.
Tastes exactly the same, only better for you.
Yeah, and it cooks the same. And then our flour is actually gluten-free flour as well, but it's that 1-for-1 mixture, or 1-for-1, what's the word? Replacement.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't change anything about your baking. The only thing I've ever noticed it different was I tried to use it in a bread recipe and that did not work well.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I've not had good luck with making gluten-free bread from scratch.
I'm sure that would be difficult. Bread is very finicky.
In general,
yes, it really is. I think what my favorite thing is about making chocolate chip cookies though, is that the recipe is so simple and you can literally find a recipe on every single bag of chocolate chips.
Oh yeah, like this is just like
every
an
single
off-brand. This is the Aldi brand, and here it is.
And for the most part, they're always the same.
Pretty close, yeah.
Like maybe a couple of different things, but I love that because if you're unsure and you're like, I don't feel like experimenting or getting crazy, you're never gonna go wrong with the recipe on the back of here. You
100%.
never are. It will always give you a really good, perfect little chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah, these are little minis because they didn't have big sized ones, but that's okay.
Are you like all the chocolate kind of girl in your chocolate chip cookies, or do you like them to be a little bit less chocolatey?
I could go either way.
Yeah, me too. It depends on my mood.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want like 3 chocolate chips. Sometimes I want it to be all chocolate chips.
I feel like with the minis, you kind of can't go wrong because then you get a good combo.
That's true.
We'll see what happens. So what do we do first? We're going to do the sugars. Basically everything besides these guys go in first.
Yeah, the sugars are always first with the butter, right?
Yep.
And that's simple enough.
Yep, so here we go.
See, I like to add more butter than is ever necessary on everything else, except for chocolate chip cookies, because when it comes to baking, if you aren't specific, you will be sorry.
We've all learned that the hard way in our lives, right? Like that's too much, but that's okay.
That's a lot of salt. I'm a big fan of like just a little extra vanilla because
so just let that overflow there. Here we go.
Yes, I like to mix the butter and sugar first.
Okay.
Get that good and blended before I add my eggs.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I just feel like it makes the eggs blend in so much easier. So I always blend until it almost looks a little bit crumbly. And now I feel like we're safe as it starts to like kind of solidify a little bit to add in our eggs.
Okay.
You didn't know I was gonna take over this cookie show, did you?
It's not me, it's you, girl. I'm good. This is a combo. We make a good team, you and me.
Well, that's true. And this is one thing I'm very familiar with is...
Do you wanna crack that egg, girl?
A cookie mix, cookie recipe. I am a cookie monster. A chocolate chip cookie, believe this or not, is my favorite dessert. Of all the things, a chocolate chip cookie will be my #1 pick every time.
So Sam said the same thing. Sam, our other editor, producer, he said that he actually asks his sister to make him chocolate chip cookies instead of a cake for his birthday.
Yes, I am right there with Sam. I think we're ready to start slowly blending in the flour.
Yeah.
Do you want to fold that in for me?
Yep.
And this is the trick, which if you've ever cooked cookies before, you know that you slowly incorporate the flour or you are gonna have a huge mess on your hands.
It's gonna fluff all over you.
And you'll notice it start to thicken up here.
Now it's starting to look like cookie dough.
Yeah, it is. All right, so we are literally perfectly blended. I always like to bring this up just a little bit to get the flakies off.
Same.
And then we just fold in the chocolate chip cookies, which is so easy. Amy, of course, always likes to lick the stir. What are these called?
The beaters.
The beaters. Can't believe I didn't know that. This is also a good arm workout.
Yeah, it is, right?
Folding in.
Absolutely it is.
So now we're just gonna stick them right in the oven. We're looking at 10 to 13 minutes only, just depending on the cookie and the oven that you have and how high the temperature will get. And of course, every oven is a little bit different. So every year, my mom, she is like the most talented and skilled person when it comes to like crafting and cooking and baking. She's amazing. She actually owned a restaurant when I was little.
Wow.
For a short time. She's just an incredible cook and baker. But she always does, every single year, Christmas cookies with buttercream icing, and she decorates them. So there will be one that's like a little snow globe. She'll do a Christmas tree. She'll do a snowman, and she'll do stockings, and they are just the cutest. And every year, everyone's like, that's what they're waiting for. Like, we're always so excited to get our Christmas cookies from my mom. And sometimes, if we're lucky, she doesn't live here, so sometimes we'll get to go up and make them with her, and that's always been really fun too.
That's so sweet.
And one year, Amy and I did it without her, and I was pretty impressed with myself, I'm not gonna lie. They weren't as good. They didn't look as good, but they were very close.
Right? Well, that's just, you know, it's in your genes.
That's right. That's right, literally.
My mom makes this recipe, and I think it's more commonly known than I realized, but they're called monster cookies.
Yes, I love monster cookies.
They're like my absolute favorite, and I always joke because I feel like during the holidays, I eat them like breakfast, because my brain says, but it's oatmeal and peanut butter. With chocolate chips and M&Ms, but it's totally fine. You can totally eat
The chocolate
that.
chips don't count, and neither do the M&Ms in Christmas time. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the cookies. We're right at about 10 minutes, and this oven actually seems to cook a little bit faster than your regular one because the heat is so evenly distributed. So I'm gonna pull these out, and they actually look ready for me. These are actually even almost cooked a little bit more than I typically would let them cook. So we're gonna let the next batch go in for a little bit less time, probably closer to like 9 minutes.
So this is actually a microwave. So,
wow.
I know. So it's a microwave, but it can be used as a toaster oven. It can be used as an air fryer.
What?
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty amazing.
incredible.
And it's beautiful because when we were first finishing the kitchen, I was like, but we need a microwave because people work here, you know, too. And she's like, there is a microwave. I'm like, no, there's not.
Oh my gosh.
Microwave.
Yeah, 'cause it does look like a double stove.
Yep. And then
That's
we have
really
the
cool.
oven, and then this is actually a warming drawer.
What? I've always wanted one of those.
And then the Jenn-Air also provided the stovetop, which is induction stovetop.
That is the coolest looking stovetop.
And then the freezers and fridge. So this is a freezer, and then
It's separate?
yep, and then this is the fridge. Isn't that cool?
Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
And they're beautiful.
These are so gorgeous.
They actually designed them with a black interior, and the light is softer because of when people are opening the fridge at night and it's like blinding you.
That's
They
so
did it with that
true.
in mind, which I thought was a
Unless
really
you're
interesting
like me
step.
and you let the light bulbs go out and then you just never replace them and you don't see anything.
So Tony let the light bulbs go out in our fridge also, but he intentionally didn't replace it because he's a nighttime eater.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is perfect.
Again, these are definitely well done.
Okay, so here we are just gonna keep baking, and we're going to treat everybody here at Trueline to some fresh baked cookies today. So we're happy that you joined us here in the Slyman kitchen at Trueline Studios today. And we wish you a Merry Christmas.
We do wish you a Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Enjoy your family, soak up every moment. Life is so short and so beautiful. And make sure you cook some cookies.
Yes, and tag us in them. If you
Yes.
make cookies, if this inspires you to bake cookies, tag us in them because we'd love to see it.
And send in your recipes so we can try
Ooh.
new ones.
Yes, that would be fun. Maybe we make this an Ashley and Jamie thing that we start
Yes,
doing.
we'll just try your recipes. You
Yeah.
send us your favorite recipe and we'll bake it.
Yes, that'd be great. Thanks, guys. Until next time.